Grandpa and Grandma are here, and we're just about ready to go.
Good morning, it's Tuesday and we are on a day trip to Schoharie County, and we're hoping to stop at the old stone fort in Schoharie and do a little bit of a field trip for the older kids, and then a picnic lunch, and then we want to stop at the Schoharie Valley Farms, or also known as the Carrot Barn, where they have bulk produce and pick up some things. My parents have come along for the ride and we're enjoying some beautiful colors today. Check out the sights. Aren't the colors beautiful? Very, very beautiful day today. There's some pretty good colors today.
Remember when we came this way a few years ago on Christmas Eve?
Yes. Oh, because you forgot to take the instruments to Walton. That's right.
So I had to get an instrument done for Christmas, and I forgot to do it. I noticed it on the pile on Christmas Eve. So I finished it up. I had to send it out to this direction. What's it? Express mail. So get there for Christmas Eve. And
was it like $40 or $80 to do it?
It was, I think, like $20 to send it. And then I went to work that night, and then there is the bell of the instrument on my bench after I already sent it out. So Christmas Eve, we had to traipse over this way like an hour and a half to deliver the bell on the instrument that I had just paid $20 to send, so we get there for Christmas Eve. So
it's only a mistake you make once, right?
Yeah, but no, I make that mistake all the time. Not quite as dramatic, but I do forget a lot of parts.
How pretty. This is our exit, Schoharie. Alright, that's where we're going, the old stone fort.
Yeah.
That's a marriage certificate.
That's a marriage certificate.
And what year is that marriage certificate?
1854.
Okay, I have my grandmother's marriage certificate from...
Look, there's marriage records, 1735 to 1860. Oh, that's really old. And these shoes are really old. Oh, those so cute.
Would you like to wear those shoes, Lydia?
No.
The groom's jacket, that hasn't changed much.
No, same thing.
At least it's not blue, right, Dad?
Baby blue. Somebody in this room right now wore baby blue to his wedding. Right there.
Hey, look at the high chair. I wonder what the state would have a fit, or the federal government would have a fit without straps in that one.
Oh yeah, they'd be pretty upset about that.
You see how they used to cut?
Oh cool, a keyed bugle. Right there.
Yeah.
With an ivory mouthpiece. That's cool.
That's weird. E-flat bugle.
Yeah, it's a keyed bugle. They're really hard to play. This extremely rare instrument belonged to Philip, however you say that name, who played it in the Middleburg Band in the mid-1800s. I used to have one of those things when I was a kid, a butter churn. And I used to have one of those when I was a kid, a pump organ. I used to have one of those when I was, well, older than a kid, a square grand piano. And it looked a lot like this. I mean, it was a little different.
Would you like to ride that?
Which one, the big one?
Yeah. Hey, Dad, could you imagine riding that around Fish Creek?
They're a little dangerous. Do you know why these things might be dangerous?
You're way up high and you could just fall over.
No, because if you stop too fast, your weight pushes you and you go like that onto the ground in front of you. So you can't stop very fast. And that would kind of present problems if you had to get out of the way quickly.
They use wood for pumping.
I don't know. What
It's a cobbler's bench.
Oh, is it?
Hey, they have a song about a cobbler's bench, don't they? The reason they called this a safety bike is because it was a lot safer than that one. This is kind of cool, all this woodworking stuff.
What is that?
That's a plow.
Look at this.
Smoking of the vile weed of tobacco is forbidden in this shop. The rule applies to patrons and apprentices.
There's a switch made from a horse's tail.
Spanky stick.
Where's the switch?
This is an anvil. That's for making, please do not touch. That's for
Horseshoes.
making horseshoes.
Look at the coal back there. The horseshoes.
Yeah, I have a saw like that.
Oh, planers. And there is Matthew Cuthbert.
A wooden water pipe. I wonder how many kids you can fit in this car. You know, how many safety car seats could you fit there?
Oh, look, you can fit a ton. One right there, one right there. Four right there, and then another 4 back here.
So we could all fit in here.
Probably.
This is a 1903 Rambler. It even says right on the footrest.
What is that?
That's a steering wheel.
What is that?
That's something, I don't know.
I think it's a seatbelt.
Seatbelt? I don't think they had seatbelts back in 1903. Look at that, this thing got 25 miles per gallon, not too bad. $750. Kind of interesting.
These are yo-yo rocks or concretions, or called button rocks. And Schoharie is like only one of 2, possibly 3 places where they make them. And
Really?
it is, I think the minerals that are in the stream bed along with the clay deposits and whatnot, it circles around and and it makes them. So you can go down and try to find them. And
Wow.
it's right down, you can access it right down near the cover bridge.
Okay.
Just down the street.
They don't put bullets in it. They
For
put-
gunpowder,
And
right?
this is the touch table.
They put gunpowder in there. Look at
Oh, yo-yo.
Looks like they have a map on it.
Yo-yo, mommy.
You're going.
Look, there's 2 yo-yos. Oh, that's a spark. Did you know what those
Powder horns.
powder horns? And you know what they're made of? Powder horns are made of? I think
Horns.
Horns.
Right, that's why they call them powder horns.
You're supposed to lift up in the hand with the hinge on the gun. Look.
Like,
Look at that sword.
Start over here.
Look at
Gotta go all the way down and then lift your hand. If you go too long, you lose all your oomph.
John, I thought pistols were little.
well, that's a good sized pistol there.
Yeah. Can you imagine keeping that in your hip pocket? You'd surely get joint issues with that.
Hey, look at this book, The American Frugal Housewife.
Pick your feet up. Grandpa.
What are those for?
I
Right.
think you'll fit your foot in there.
But I think Lydia can. Let's try it, Lydia. Can you imagine the blisters you get on your feet with those things?
They say they're very comfortable. I actually know someone who wears those.
Did you see a ball?
Oh, you saw wooden shoes on Cinderella?
I watched it.
Oh. Okay, so they have wooden shoes on Cinderella.
They were like this. They were soft. Grandpa, look at this. Look at this. Look at that drum. Look at that. That hand back there. Those little bullets. Daddy, do you know this? Now look at, Daddy, look.
What?
That is.
Those are swords. And do you know what this is here? That little piano thing?
Yep.
That'd be cute.
What's that thing with that giant chain holding down with the lid?
I don't know. What would that have cost something or?
Huh. I wonder, I was thinking for water for cooling it off the cannon. That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know for sure.
Possible.
That's what John says, so that's probably what it is.
Those are the cues.
Hey, look, they have a scavenger hunt.
Isn't that an arrowheads?
Oh, those are arrowheads, yes, right there.
I'll help you. Tell me what you're looking for.
This museum was started in 1889 and it's been running ever since then. And the upstairs is to show what museums used to look like back a long time ago. What?
Button collection.
Yeah, they have a lot of buttons right there.
Try to find a button that has a photograph on it.
And here are some old coins. Those are kind of cool. Look at that, they have a half penny
Look, they got a 1909 quarter.
and a quarter cent.
Look,
do you say, John?
Paper dollars.
Oh, neat.
Oh, look at this mini cannon. A train.
It's a railroad set. It's overwhelming, everything they have to look in here. As you can see behind me, there's just cases and cases of artifacts and things to look at, and it's like, where do you start? So we're just trying to give a quick general look of everything with the kids because we have different age kids.
Peter, get over here.
The older kids can read for themselves, but the little kids aren't quite tall enough to see in here, so we're trying to lift them up and show them the really interesting things. What did you find, Grace? Oh, look at
I think she's looking at the doggy.
the fox.
Yeah.
Oh,
See the doggy fox? Yeah.
you like that one?
That's Amelia, that's Dad.
Oh, that's Mary and Daddy.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So Daddy's the fox and Mary is the
Ferret.
ferret.
That's,
Who's that? Is that Mommy?
yeah, Mom.
Who's the squirrel?
That's Mom.
Oh, look at the flying squirrel. Do you remember when Mr. Geely had one of those in his attic?
The poor American longhorn is falling off the shelf. Mary, what did you find? The chicken? Yeah, we have some of those.
Not here.
Where did Dad?
Oh, well, that's because the mink is going to eat that. Is that what Daddy has? It's called a baritone. Can you say baritone? Is that like Daddy too? Yeah, that's a cornet. Cornet, no mouth. What do you think of that? You like that? You like the baritone. Should we keep looking? Okay.
And the cannonball's still in there.
It looks like it's still.
Kids are finding this very interesting. There's a cannonball right there. Correction, the cannonball's not still there. The cannonball is in here. Boys, here's something you blow things up with. Right there.
Or you push it down.
Yep, you blow it up like the old cartoons.
I've seen detectors. In fact, I think my uncle had one just like this one.
Well, they had a movie.
This is the old schoolhouse.
Where children went to school.
This must have been if they were bad. Look at what they used to wear. Grandma, look at what they used to wear.
Oh, yeah, looks like Little House on the Prairie.
Grandma, look at that. That's what if kids were bad, they had to sit down.
Grandma has a switch?
Right here.
Oh no.
No way.
Oh yes she does.
That's,
So
wait, I
don't-
gotta get a picture. That's a good picture.
How did they preserve those apples? Yes.
See that?
What do you think, Barry? Would you like to do school in a place like this? There's your school books. Did you bring your school books or no? You brought your school
Oh. Should we go get them?
No.
You want me to get
When they sit there and they say, back to the outhouse.
We have one more place to go. You ready?
Which one?
We're gonna go to the barn over here.
I need all the kiddos over here. Something the kiddos love very, very much and they use all the time.
Dad, I don't.
This was the outhouse. That's where the kiddos went potty. Oh wow, there's 2 seats in it.
Yeah, the two-holer. Look at that.
Go in there.
No, we don't go in.
You want to go in? This is what they used to use for a potty. I don't think
Spiders? No, the whole works.
you guys would go quite as much if you had to use that.
Yeah.
Wow, this is quite the barn. A little cold in the winter. That's why you use the little foot heaters. Hot potatoes, coal box. The beams in here are amazing. Oh, okay. I wonder who changes those batteries up there. What? Fire detectors. Not me. Yeah, I'm not going to.
Now it's time to eat. Look at that. Everybody wants to sit with Grandpa and Grandma.
We're so special.
Yeah. We only have 2 kids on our side.
I like the taxidermy birds.
That was pretty neat.
Yeah.
And we have a little one looking like she's ready to fall asleep. Lydia, what was your favorite thing?
Looking at the schoolhouse.
Verity, what was your favorite thing?
I liked all of it. It was really cool.
These are in the other thing. Grandpa,
Peter, what was your favorite thing?
make sure Mary gets someone she's done with her.
Oh yes.
I'll just leave them here.
My favorite thing was the guns
Okay, yeah, those were
and
cool.
the swords.
And the outhouse?
I think Daddy liked the outhouse. What was your favorite thing, Grandpa?
Mine?
Yeah,
I think all the old antique muskets and
that was pretty cool.
Indian heads are nice to see all those. Many different varieties of Indian heads.
I like the,
The
arrowheads.
whole museum was really packed full of information about
I also-
Schoharie County.
I also got one other favorite part.
My favorite
The coin
part.
collection. Coin collection. That's why I like to add a coin collection.
My
there,
least
too.
favorite was the doilies.
Grandpa did not like the doilies. What was your favorite thing?
Write it down.
My favorite thing
Nail
is
files too.
school.
You like the school?
What do you like about the school?
The structure boards.
So Mary's favorite thing were the chalkboards.
A whole day, getting to go on a little trip with the family.
You know who would have loved this?
Yes.
Grandma.
Great grandma.
Only she would have taken us to a diner.
Right.
Okay. Janelle, what was your favorite thing?
Where's your chip?
I liked it all. That's the problem.
I think I just like getting out with the family.
Yeah.
Where's your sandwich?
And just this counts as school, and it's just a fun time.
It
And
is
there was
fun
no,
time.
there's no, the kids aren't being ugly. The kids are being happy, and that's
kids
just
are being
really
very
nice to
good.
have. Okay, Art, what was your favorite part?
The potato chips. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Well, did I get
I like.
What was his favorite thing?
He said the potato chips were his favorite thing.
No, I was joking. I like the museum and the upstairs of the thing where they had all the showcases with all the
think you
stuff
like
in it. The kids were like all over the place, just looking around at everything, and that was fun. Just kind of milling around up there.
We're burning off some energy before we go back home. There goes the next one to chase Grandpa. What a nice place.
Yeah, we had fun.
Lots of fun. Look at that. Gorgeous. There it is. This is the place we really wanted to stop at. We didn't end up getting a lot of video in the carrot barn because somebody that Art knows from his shop, who is connected with birding and bird watching and all that, lives in this area, and so he met up with Art and John, and they talked all about birds and Cornell University and all that. And I was with some of the kids, so I didn't get a lot of footage, but I did get 50 pounds of feed carrots for $14 and 50 pounds of white potatoes for $18. So those are all in my trunk. I also picked up some nice romaine lettuce that's grown right there for $2 a head, and some fresh baby beets for $2. I am so thankful that we were able to take the time today to go and visit the old stone fort. I think it was a great educational experience for the kids. We all learned a lot. The kids did an amazing job. They were very chipper and happy, and they listened well, and they were very good about not touching. All those things that a mom of a large family sort of gets a little concerned about when you go to a museum. So very glad for that, and looking forward to a good night's sleep.